Have you ever come across this experience in a relationship where you felt that is it the same person I've fallen in love with? If yes, then this video is for you. Hey, what's up guys? This is Khushi Motwani. Happy Monday everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about 4 biggest mistakes that people make when they are just entering into the relationship. So without wasting much time, let's dive into it. First biggest mistake people do is to create an image of a person based on initial few days of a relationship. In the beginning of relationships, whenever we meet somebody, it's like we are a little bit more polite and sweeter than our usual behavior. We try to look a little bit more better so that we can have a good impression on other person. And the most important thing is we are consciously aware about what and how we are speaking to the other person so that it should not hurt them or make them feel offended. It's an overwhelming experience when you start getting someone's attention completely and there is a complete involvement in the conversation or whatever time that you spend with each other, and they start noticing these small things about you and start appreciating you for who you are. And let me tell you this thing, that these are the feelings that are being experienced by everybody in the beginning of relationships, but that's not a problem. Like, everyone feels very exciting when we are exploring somebody, but the problem is when you start creating an image of a person in your head that this person is like this, or maybe they will remain that polite, or maybe they will remain that appreciative, or they will, whenever they are talking, they are going to be listening to us fully or completely, which does not happen in future sometimes. And because we create this image of somebody, we fall in love with that image rather than understanding the person, and that brings the biggest disappointment and miseries in your life. And that's why a lot of people feel that this person has changed, or maybe they are not the same person they used to know. It's because we are not giving enough time to our relationships to understand in a better way. We are rushing to coming to the conclusions or assuming certain things and imagining things that actually does not even exist in real. So please give time to your relationship for understanding it better. Know that pre-assuming things and having an idea of a person in your head who does not even exist in real can only bring chaos in your relationship. And look the person the way they are rather than how you want them to be. And second biggest mistake that people do is to get into the relationship immediately after breakup. And this is a big no-no for everyone. No matter how good and amazing person you find, make sure that you never go into a relationship immediately after 2-3 months of breakup. Try to understand that it takes a lot of time to come out of unhealed traumas and the scars that relationships has left on us. We are still trying to heal ourselves, and if you are not completely healed or not completely back to your original self, then you are going to get into the same insecurities and the feeling of lack of love that you felt in your previous relationship with this new relationship. Doesn't matter how good the person is, it's about your things, it's about your healing. So do not ever make a mistake of getting into a relationship immediately after breakup. Give time to yourself. And third biggest mistake that a lot of people do, including my own friends that I have seen it, we feel that people whom we see as a humble or good people must be good with their relationships. So we tend to fall for them, but believe me, they are not that great with their personal relationships. I know it sounds very contradictory, but believe me, I have seen people who are beautiful souls. They are very helping and humble and caring for other people, but in their personal life they are a little different. They are really good at dealing with people to whom they don't have any expectation and other person don't have any expectations from them, and they love to do for people. But a situation where we start expecting something from somebody, like your partners or parents, where you just have to do for them out of responsibility, they are not that great with all these things. So before you make any assumption, make sure that you really give time to the other person to understand who they actually are. Which brings me to the fourth mistake, and that is of having a mixed feelings. Now there are some people who gives you a very mixed feelings. Mixed feelings means that they are sometimes very good with you, that it makes you feel that you are the most important part of their life, and sometimes they tend to reply a little late, or do not respond to your messages, or do not respond to your feelings when you want them. So there is always a fluctuation in their behavior when you feel that you are very important to them, and sometimes you feel that they don't even bother about you at all. So this fluctuation in their behavior always lead to a confusion, and you will never know what they are up to, if they really want to be with you or if they don't. So do not remain stuck in a relationship where you feel that the person is treating you according to their convenience, that whenever they feel good they give time to you, or they are available for you, and when you need them they are not. And it becomes very difficult to leave the relationship, because they don't let you leave as well, because they don't want to lose you, but at the same time they don't give that stability in to you in a relationship where you feel there is a constant feeling of love from the person. And if you feel that, believe me, do not stay with a person with whom you feel that your moods and feelings are fluctuating because of their behavior. So these are the mistakes that I want you to avoid when you are just entering into the relationship, and everything come to the conclusion that do not create an image of a person, give time to it, and know who they actually are, rather than having an image and feeling disappointed of somebody not behaving according to the image you have created. Let me know in the comment below that what kind of experiences you had, and if you really connect with my content. If yes, please subscribe to my channel, and have a lovely and beautiful week ahead.